Hey guys, thanks for checking in today. I am here with
Joel Levan from Radius Factor.
Awesome. Joel does some awesome training. We've been here for a couple hours doing some stuff, and rather than me tell you what he does, I'm going to let him tell you what he does.
All right, cool. Thanks, Gary.
Yep.
So the core of what our training is based on is around PTK-SMF or PTK-Kali. It's an edged weapon-based system, edged impact weapon. Also transfers to the hands. So anything that we do with the knife directly relates to or transfer to pretty much anything you can pick up or get your own hands. And then from there, and what we were talking about is how that integrates with his firearms training, and how to go back and forth at whatever range, timing, intent, whatever the tactic might be, environment might be, how it all kind of plays a part. And I think we can agree that it's actually it's really well.
So like, as for those of you who have had a class from me, at any of the place I worked, you know that it's always principle based. We don't get caught wrapped up in it has to always be done this way. The principle, the overarching principle of every class from anyone should be you need to win. And then, but the smaller principles, it's always the principle that matters. And Joel's stuff also it's the principle. It's not wrapped up into the ticky-tack. It's, your toe is in the wrong place for this technique to work right. It's about winning the fight, to dominate your opponent. And so as we talked today, we've been here like 6 hours, like totally enthralled with it. He didn't hurt me yet, so that's a plus. Like it's not so overbearing that you'll walk away injured. And we're gonna do some stuff together. We're gonna do some regular stuff together where I'm gonna take some Radius Factor classes. Joel is more than welcome to take Rockwell classes. I know he's got some on his agenda already, and we want to work some stuff out together. What I also want to do is I want you guys out there to look into Radius Factor and get into the stuff that he's doing now. You've got a regular schedule of things happening.
Usually every Saturday we have something going on. It's usually a couple hours through the week, depending on who's in town, because our groups are fairly small, but classes are going to be growing. So we're looking at like Tuesday or Wednesday as another intro level class. Or
awesome.
And the weekend classes are all progressive, so you could be first day or 3 years down the line, you're still going to learn the same sort of things and just perform. It's more about performance training at that point. And then private training, and then any kind of seminars that I put together when I need to get my act together to do that. So,
right. So where are those normally happening at? What chunk of the country?
Most of it's going to be right here in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And right outside.
PA leads the way.
Yeah, that's right. Just outside of Philadelphia, in the Valley Forge area is generally where we have classes, or anywhere in that sort of radius.
Awesome. Where could they go to find out about when and where and cost and that kind of thing? So you can maybe even sign up.
So go to radiusfactor.com, and you'll find if you go to the if you go to the insights section, you'll see it's basically my blog. That'll be where some of the things will pop up that we're going to do on a regular basis. The schedule will come out very, very soon. Check us out on Facebook. We're there. Check us out on Instagram.
That's where I follow Matt.
Very good. So any of those, you'll find out when we're going to be where and what's going on the back end. So
awesome. And I think if you check them out on the social media as well, you'll get to see pieces of what it is that they do, and you'll say, man, that shit looks pretty fucking cool, because that's how it started. How we ended up here today was seeing that, going, that shit looks pretty fucking cool. And I don't know how we ended up talking to each other. I don't know where. Online at some point, but we ended up meeting at the outdoor show and decided, all right, we have to get together, and here we are forever later, but we finally managed to get some time.
2 years later, I think I contacted Jared at one point saying I need some training. You seem like the best guys in PA to go to for gun stuff, so
we are.
And then he and I just been like trying to get together for a couple years, and our schedules haven't been easy in that way, so finally got.
Yeah, it turns out we both are busy on weekends.
Right.
Most of the time. Well, if you all guys who want training during the week, it'd make my life easier too. But so yeah, I'm glad that we got this budding relationship going. We're going to get some things working together. I think that we could come up with some really, really fun and interesting classes that you're getting stuff from both of us in the same class. I think that would be some pretty cool stuff. I got some devious things going on in my mind that we kind of touched on a little bit, and what works out awesome is that the principles behind it are they mesh so well. We didn't even know how well they meshed till we hours of conversation. Holy shit, like we're coming from the same place with different tools. And I think it's gonna be pretty cool stuff.
It should be cool. I'm actually pretty excited for this because and I didn't mention it earlier, but PTK-Tercia is an indigenous Filipino combat blade system, and it's all been validated through the military and through the clans through years and years and years of training. And we've just kind of put it in a way that we can teach it to military law enforcement, the regular Joe, without getting hurt also. So it's very progressive, or like, there's different levels to everything, and from core skills to advanced skills, and how it all integrates with what these guys do. So,
yeah, like it comes down to, like I said, the principles, like the mindset, the tactics. But I mean, the big difference starts splitting up at the skill. Like the skills are different to apply those tactics, and the mindset is spot on. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be some awesome shit. And you guys make sure you go to radiusfactor.com. Check out Joel's stuff, follow him on the social medias, and keep your eyes out for when we're going to be doing some stuff together. Take it easy. Because you're a little taller than I am, so usually I stand on things. And,
Joel's actually 4'3".
like, this is dwarf fighting 101.
He looks so much bigger on Instagram.
Do you use a double-headed axis? Yes, we do.